Hey guys and gals, Ellen Sekatursky here. Today's workout is a 15-minute workout. We will focus on the entire body and we'll have 15 exercises, 45 seconds each with 15 seconds of rest in between where I will explain the next exercise. All right, let's go. The first exercise we're going to do are walking lunges. This is actually what we'll do in between each exercise. All right, so you're going to walk forward, making sure that your knee doesn't track past your toes. Up, and then the other leg. Now, since we're doing this in a small space, it'll be nice and easy to just do two, and then turn around and go back the other way. All right, so we're starting out with that for 45 seconds, and begin. Really try to get that front leg at a nice 90-degree angle. And you don't have to do these quickly, but you want to have good form. Okay, now as for your arms, you can keep them at your hips. You can raise them above your head. If you want, you can even hold weights in your hand or above your head. Almost there, guys. Good job. Keep it up. All right, next we'll be doing push-ups. So for these, hands are about shoulder width apart. You are going to come down as far as you can and push back up. All right? And let's go. Now, as you do this, make sure that you don't tuck your chin. It makes it seem like you're getting a little bit closer to the ground, but you want to have good form. So make sure you're looking maybe 6 or 8 inches in front of your face. Now, as you need to, you can always come down to your knees to modify, but same principles apply. Don't tuck your chin. Try to get your chest as close to the ground as possible. And if you can only come down a few inches, that's okay, come down a few inches. Each time you do this, you'll get stronger. 5 seconds. All right, back to walking lunges. I'm gonna start a little early here. All right, I'm gonna put my hands above my head. All right, go ahead. Remember, try to get down to a nice 90-degree angle for the bend in your knee. Almost there, guys. You're doing great. Keep it up. 12 seconds. All right, next, we're going to be doing Supergirl Plank. So for this, we're down in a nice planking position. You'll lift your right arm and your left leg, hold it up for a second, put it back down, then you're lifting your left arm and your right leg. And then back down, let's go. Woo. You will see that this one requires a lot of balance, but go ahead and do it nice and slowly. You don't have to go fast. And if you need, you can lift up your leg first and then your arm, hold it up for a second and put it back down. This will really test your core strength, and it's something that you will get better at the more you do this. 10 seconds. Woo. All right, back to walking lunges. Again, I'm going to start a little bit before the buzzer to try to get a few extras in. Okay, and as you need to, you can bring your arms down. If you've been doing, holding your arms above your head for the walking lunges, If your shoulders or your arms are getting tired, go right ahead and bring them down, but just make sure that you still have that good form as you lunge. Don't hold your breath. "15 seconds. All right, next we've got down dog push-ups. So for this, we're going to be in a nice triangle position. My ears are between my elbows and my palms are pushing into the floor. I'm going to bend my elbows so that the top of my head touches the ground. All right, let's go. Now, as you do these, make sure that you are looking between your legs. You don't want to look down at the ground. Look between your legs, and it'll be, you know, a little bit more difficult than if you were looking down at the ground, but you will feel it in your shoulders. And the closer you get your hands to your feet, the harder it's going to be. So, if you're getting fatigued, you can always stretch it out a little bit more and then go to it that way. But if you need, take a break. All right, back to walking lunges. I'm going to start a little bit early again. Just trying to get a few more reps in. All right, begin. Make sure you're breathing. 15 seconds. Okay, the next exercise we have is up, down plank. So for this, I'm going to start by showing you guys this way. So we're in a nice planking position. Wrists are right underneath your shoulders. You're coming down onto one elbow, then your other elbow, back up on your hand, hand. All right, let's go. So elbow, elbow, hand, hand. And then I like to alternate which arm goes down first. If you want, you can always do the same hand down for half the time, and then the other hand going down first for the rest of the time. Now, each time you do this, as you push up to your hands, you want to get back in that nice planking position so your wrists right underneath your shoulders. And as you go down, your elbows should be right underneath your shoulders. This is also something that, again, you can modify, and you can do that from your knees, okay? Back to walking lunges. Again, I'm going to start a little bit early. All right, guys, let's go if you haven't started. "25 seconds left. "15. All right, next, we've got elbow tap plank. So for this one, I'm going to be on my side, low plank. My elbow is right underneath my shoulder. Right hand is on my head, and I'm coming down and tapping the ground. All right, begin. Really twist your body to get that elbow to the ground. Make sure you're breathing. You will feel this in your oblique down here because you're trying to keep your hips up. Make sure that your hips aren't sagging. All right, back to walking lunges. Okay, let's go. 45 seconds. You guys are doing awesome. We are almost done with this workout. Halfway. All right, back to shoulder tap plank. This time I'll be resting on my right elbow, which is right underneath my shoulder. Left hand is on my head, and I'm bringing my elbow to touch the ground. All right, let's get started. Now notice I'm trying to keep my hips up as high as I can. Make sure you're breathing. "15 seconds. All right, back to walking lunges. Third last exercise, guys. And let's get started if you haven't. 45 seconds. Keep going, guys. You're doing awesome. About 10 seconds left. All right, next we're going to be doing diamond push-ups. So what that means is you're going to make a little diamond or triangle, whatever you want to do, with your hands, and you're going to bring your chest right down to the middle of that diamond that you've made. All right, let's go. Now you will really feel these in your triceps, okay? And notice that I'm coming down as far as I can go. These are difficult for me, but keep on plugging away. Now as you need to, remember, you can come down to your knees and still try to come as close to the ground with your chest as you possibly can. All right, so if you start with full, go ahead, and then as you fatigue, move to modified. Woo. All right, guys, here we go, last exercise. Walking lunges to finish it up. All right, begin if you haven't done so. 45 seconds left, guys. Push yourselves. Feeling good. Almost there, guys. 5 seconds. Woo! All right, guys and gals, we are done. That is the first round. If you can, try to repeat that today, another 15 minutes. If you can, try to repeat it twice. It doesn't have to be right now, but if you can squeeze it in at any time, that would be awesome. All right, but great job, guys. Grab a drink, and hopefully you'll start round 2. See you tomorrow.